Lake Okanagan is a large and vast body of water that spans 340 kilometers and is 761 feet deep. It resides in British Columbia, Canada. On August 6, 1968, a local sawmill worker named Arthur Folden was driving along the coast of Okanagan Lake when something in the lake caught his eye.
So I was just driving along the highway, and when I looked over at the lake, I saw something large and lifelike just sticking out of the water. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. So I decided to stop the car and get out and have a look at it. And what I saw was larger than any beaver or any sea creature I'd ever seen in my life. I couldn't explain it. Nobody I've met could explain it. I certainly wasn't a beaver.
Stunned by this sight, Folden quickly grabbed his video camera and filmed the creature. The results were shocking. The footage appears to show a large creature directly below the surface level. However, the whole sighting was not caught on video, as Folden's camera was low on film, so he attempted to only film the creature when it was visible. But what is on this film? Could it be a known creature? Perhaps a beaver? Or could this be the legendary monster of the Okanagan known as the Ogopogo? To solve this mystery once and for all, we asked cryptozoologist Professor Bernard Moon to examine the video and tell us a bit about the history of this legendary lake monster.
Reports of the Ogopogo have existed since the 19th century. Back then, the First Nations people referred it to as the Naikata, which means lake demon. It lived in a cave nearby Squally Point, and the small animals were sent out on boats to appease the creature. One of the earliest sightings of the Ogopogo was documented of a woman who was in 1870 reported as seeing it racing along the surface of the lake in Okanagan, only to vanish below the waves.
The question is now, how did this creature come to be known as the Ogopogo?
It wasn't until the early 20th century when two musicians named Cumberland Clark and Mark Strong wrote a song called the Ogopogo. The Funny Foxtrot and the band who recorded it, named the Paul Whiteman Orchestra, performed the song in the Okanagan with changed lyrics that were inspired by the creature, that the creature became known as the Ogopogo.
But even with all these extraordinary sightings, one major question remains. What is the Ogopogo?
I believe that the Ogopogo is most likely, and now mostly extinct, prehistoric creature. Maybe the same type of creature that the Loch Ness Monster was.
But what of the Arthur Folden video? Is it real? Is it a hoax? Or is it something completely different?
You look at this, and there's definitely a three-dimensional object in this image. But is it the Ogopogo? When I look at this image, I definitely see something that is larger than any known creature. I don't know what it is, but it is big, and I have never seen anything like it. But the video is way too low quality to see exactly what it is, but I'm around 80% sure this is the Ogopogo. And I don't understand how so many people, even with all of this signings and evidence and convincing, and they still think that there's no way that it could exist. That Folden was a liar, okay? And I mean, come on, get real, people.
But Bernard has further ambitions.
I have teamed up with Nippon Television from Japan to enact a full-scale search for the creature. I believe that with the resources at hand, we will be able to prove that there's an Ogopogo, and it is real. Or maybe it is fake. Or even bring back a carcass of the creature. But all I know is that we will definitely find something for sure. I mean, we can't just waste a bunch of money and bring back nothing, right? So
one fine day in Hindustan, I met a funny little man with googly eyes and lantern jaws, an old silk hat and hairy paws. When I said to that quaint old chap, why do you carry that big steed of facts? butterfly net and rusty gum. He replied,